So do you guys notice anything? I got a new portrait behind me. Doesn't that look nice? And my rug is gone. Don't worry, it was just an area rug. I'm gonna get a new rug soon, but it really adds to like an echo in here. Like I keep forgetting how like rugs and other soft objects are able to sort of make things soundproof. So it's a bit of a shell shock. Actually, no, I'm not wearing socks right now. If I did though, I just had the funniest idea ever. Sorry, if it looks silly, I just had the funniest idea ever because I have because this is actually a solid laminate floor I'm on. And it came with the apartment, so don't worry. I didn't get anything new installed or anything. Anyway, this is a very slippery, laminate. And the idea just occurred to me. I totally could do what Tom Cruise did in Risky Business, but that would require me being in my underwear, which y'all don't need to see. So I'm not doing that. So let's get to my low behind my act of kindness. My low was the Knicks lost. Darn it. Now we gotta go to game 7. Yeah, I know it's great they get to close out the Garden, hopefully. But they could have had 5 days of rest before they played the Celtics, provided that they won last night. I mean, at least they kept it fairly close this time. So who knows? We're probably gonna see the good old classic New York versus Boston. It's gonna be pretty sweet. My high is I went to, technically the second Alive After 5 of the year, but the first one that took place with its normal format, as in outdoors, band playing, stuff like that. I'll talk about that in a second. And act of kindness was I actually helped my mom clean up my apartment. Yeah, sometimes she, every once in a while she clean my apartment. I mean, I do a pretty solid job keeping my apartment presentable, but there's your average person keeping it clean, and then there's a mother's touch. So, and needless to say, my mom is really into getting it done. Too many cooks in the kitchen, you know what I mean? But it's fine. I mean, my apartment's great. I thank my mom, and I'll thank her again. Love you, Mom. She's not going to watch this, but if she does, love you, Mom. Thank you. Although I will admit, though, it is kind of jarring. It's still just jarring. I don't have a rug in here. I mean, that's okay. I'm going to get a nicer area rug soon, so. And I got a photo behind me. By the way, in case you're wondering, it was a pain in the rear end to get that level. Seriously, I've done at least, I've only done one take, but I've readjusted that photo, that portrait behind me 6 times. I mean, right now, because I'm sure a bunch of you want to see what the portrait looks like underneath my smoke detector. And in case you couldn't, on the off chance you never noticed or you had no idea what it was, that white circle is a smoke detector. You need a smoke detector in case there was a fire, because the loud sound would warn me of impending danger and I need to leave here. Thankfully, that's never happened. Well, the alarm has gone off a couple of times, but not me, so there you go. So I helped my mom clean up my apartment, and this is the thorough clean. For the record, there were still several things she needed to do, and didn't quite get a chance to do them. But that's okay. Ultimately, things are okay right now. Everything got finished, and right now we're just waiting for. I also have a new shelf too, but we're going to install that later. I'm actually looking at the parts for the shelf right now. I thought I could put it together, but no, I cannot do that. Let's see. So I went to a live after 5 last night. I was a little bit late getting there because I was helping my mom and I had to get cleaned up. Seriously, it is hot in my apartment. Like, really hot. Like, I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt right now, and the only reason why my windows aren't open is because I think it would probably just bring it a little too cold in here. Like, right now, I'm just right. Like, of the 3 bears, I am just right now. You know, the bear was too hot, Papa bear's too hot, Mama bear's too cold, and I'm the baby bear, so it's just right. I made for a good teddy bear. If only the ladies would give me a chance to love me. Anyway, so went to live after 5, so heard some really solid music. And you know what? I gotta say, shout out to the good men and women who live in the city of Elmira, or in the 607 in general, because it really does warm my heart to see a whole bunch of people, local people, like going out, having fun, supporting a few local vendors, because there was like Heidi Ho's food truck, A Taste of Jamaica, food trucks. The Last Stand was there. Last Stand ice cream. I actually tried The Last Stand for the first time on National Eat Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. So, shout out to The Last Stand. And it was a lot of fun. There's a little section for kids to play with like giant games and stuff. It's really cool. And I'm actually really glad, I love events like this. Not only because it gets the local community together, but there really is something for everybody. I mean, I just mentioned, the games for, kids to play with. But, there's music for everyone to enjoy, if kids are into that. And obviously, there's a band playing, there's gotta be drinking, so, you gotta get your wristband and your cup and, get drinks and stuff. So, it's a typical, sort of event that they have every 2 weeks. And this is literally the 3rd year in a row this has happened, at least to my recollection. But I'm always able to go to the first Alive After 5 they have of the year, specifically the last weekend before Memorial Day weekend. And they have this every 2 weeks. One problem though, every 2 weeks, on Friday, I immediately head up to Keuka Lake. In fact, Keuka Lake is literally 1 week from today, you will see the water of Keuka Lake behind me. For now, you just see this nice portrait. Doesn't look nice. And honestly, right now, I'm kind of I'll talk about my feelings and stuff, but anyway, it was Alive After 5 a little bit. It was a decent time. Went to Nick's for dinner, got myself some dinner. Came back, checked out a few more things Alive After 5. And this was later on in the evening, almost 9 o'clock at night. So I had early dinner. So for the first time in, I don't even know how long, I actually went to Vincenzo's. Shout out to Vincenzo's. Just got a couple slices of pepperoni pizza. And I forgot just how good Vincenzo's is. Well, it's nice and hot, of course. And you don't have to deliver it or take it home. So it's not in the cardboard box and the steam gets all ruined everything. Seriously, I remember watching the old commercials for Vincenzo's 20 plus years ago, more than that, even, 25 years ago even. And the commercial would always end with, Vincenzo's, it's delicious, these little kids saying that. But I gotta give a shout out to Vincenzo's. It's been a good long while since I had hot, fresh, pizza. Pizza joints that have the pizzas on display, but you can just quickly heat them up and then give them to the customer. That's pretty much what it was. I love that though, man. I mean, listen, it's pretty obvious that pizza is one of those foods that, when done even remotely properly, it's amazing. I mean, obviously, Vincenzo's is far better than just remotely properly. They are exceptional. I mean, listen, I talked about Emilio's a lot during these videos, and rightfully so. But I give credit where credit's due. I mean, come on. I've had Pudgies. I've had Rico's. I've had a Picnic. Picnic's who I grew up on, actually. But Vincenzo's, you know, was just that one special place in Elmira. Seriously, when I was in high school and we had the choir concerts over at that one giant church because they were rebuilding the auditorium, like before a concert or like if we were like or like any like music thing going on, I'd go to Vincenzo's, get like a couple slices of pizza and a Jones soda. Ah, Jones. Anybody remember Jones soda? That stuff was good. I mean, I'm sure it probably still holds up, but I haven't had Jones soda in years. I remember I would get Cherry. Cherry was a good flavor, Jones. But yeah, it was just a really decent evening. And honestly, this weekend, outside of what happened last night, I'm not really expecting much to happen. I mean, it's the last weekend before we go to Keuka Lake. I mean, after this weekend, every weekend from now on, the excitement is already going to skyrocket 100%, solely because I'm either going to be at Keuka Lake or I will be on my way to Keuka Lake, because every other Saturday I'll be doing a video here. So, actually, the next 2 Saturdays I will be at Keuka Lake. So, again, 1 week from today, you will be seeing the waters of Keuka Lake behind me. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I mean, I have no idea what the weather's going to be. Literally ever since my grandma died, the weather has been not the greatest. But it's been, it clearly rained last night. It's not raining now. If I could use my phone right now, I could totally look up the weather and see what. Actually, I can't use my computer now because my computer's off. Seriously, it's just sitting right over there. So, I'm kind of caught in a box here. But, actually, I do know that the weather is getting a lot better because last night was the first time I ever went out and I could actually wear short sleeves. It was incredible. Short sleeve. And I got like a while ago, actually, 2 weeks ago maybe, I got like a really nice collared shirt. Actually, a couple of nice collared shirts from Sam's Club, actually. I got a pink one, a blue one, and a green one. I wore the blue one last night. And it breathed wonderfully. Seriously, like, well, my shirt's in the hamper right now, but it breathed nice. Seriously, like, those 3 shirts might be my new favorite shirts. I'm definitely going to take them up to Keuka Lake. I'm going to wear one of them tonight. And one tomorrow, too. Provided that the weather holds up, of course. I mean, I'm still going to take a jacket with me just in case, because, you know, that's just the sort of safety precaution you need to take. But, like, in terms of consistently decent weather, we're like, bare minimum, we're like 85% of the way there. Like, I bet if the clouds were parted, it'd be a beautiful day outside right now. Because it can't be that. I mean, it's cool outside, but it can't be any less than 50. So, I think it's going to be a pretty solid day. But again, in terms of what's going on, it's going to be pretty uneventful. I mean, I made myself some breakfast. I haven't made myself breakfast here in like a month. Can you believe that? I'm actually kind of worried about out of practice. I'm sure it'll be fine. After that, I'll probably just relax and, you know, get ready to go to church and dinner with my family one last time. In the 607, of course. Although now, here's the thing. Usually after Easter, I like to try and warn my family every now and again, like, in terms of going out on Saturday night for dinner. If there's somewhere different you want to go, you better do it now. Because every Saturday from now, like after today, every Saturday from now on, we go to church and dinner, you know, up at Keuka Lake. We have church and bath at 4, you know, pretty early service. then head back to Hammondsport, or if we're really up for going somewhere in Penn Yan, go to Penn Yan for dinner. If you go to Hammondsport, we're probably done by no later than 6:30. Just relax, and we're probably going to go to the Swiss. Ooh, that does remind me. Like, next Saturday night, I'm definitely going to the Swiss, man. Claudia Hoyser at the Swiss? Hell yeah. You're going to see Claudia Hoyser. I'm working on the call out dance. I can't wait. I can't wait till next week, man. Man, Memorial Day weekend is going to be just what the doctor ordered for me. I guarantee you Memorial Day weekend is going to be just what the doctor ordered. Of course, we actually have to get there. And we'll look at that. One day at a time. I mean, it's going to be pretty emotional, to be sure. I mean, this will be my first summer without my grandmother. That is, it's, kind of hard to ignore an elephant. Like, it's kind of like, the elephant in the room, it's kind of hard to ignore that. But, you know what? My family and I, for all intents and purposes, have made do with worse. Technically, I mean, physically we've dealt with worse. Emotionally, though, I don't know. Just sort of played by but you know what? If nothing else, if this was the only Alive After 5 I wind up going to this year, because that's usually how it is, I'm glad. Because you know what? For the time I was there, I had a lot of fun, saw some nice people, heard some good music. It was great seeing people out and about, supporting some of the local people who were there. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. But now we're in the single digits before I go back to Keuka Lake. And I'm pumped. I hope you like this video. Like, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video. For all you guys watching Joe video, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Oh, I forgot to say happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. And remember, when you guys want to talk, check out the video, let me know you're back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.